Hi traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning, your invested capital might be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose, and this video is not investment advice. So this video is another binary options strategy, binary options trading video, IQ option strategy video based on those kind of concepts which I have explained in my ebook. Get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description. This ebook contains the most important candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, market condition, trend identification, rejection, candlestick math, and a lot of more concepts which can be applied to any kind of time frame, any kind of financial instrument, and any kind of broker. So get this ebook, you'll find the link in the description, and in the description we'll find also the link to the price action Bible, which has the same concepts explained much more in detail, yes, with much more explanation and a structured system, yes, structured, that I have explained every kind of the candlestick psychology criteria, how to trade exactly any kind of candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and whatever, yes. So you can find the link also in the description, and in the description you will find also the link to the Facebook group. So this videos I'll do almost on weekend when I have no OTC and any other live trading opportunity, because I'm a European trader and for us the OTC market is not available, and that's the reason why I'm doing almost on this weekend those kind of deep educational videos where I'm gonna explain exactly why I took a trade, what you should avoid, how the market conditions look like, and what is what you should avoid before you enter into a trade to not get out of the money, all those kind of things. And what kind of concepts you need to know to understand those kind of trades and to increase your win ratio dramatically. Yes, those kind of concepts. So this is the chart of the Euro-USD, and on Monday, okay, Monday will be a bank holiday, but anyway, on Monday, I'm expecting here the next candle will be a bearish candle, a weak bearish candle. That is what I'm expecting here. We have here almost a ranging market due to the 200 EMA, yes, and so I'm expecting that price will start now to range around the 200 EMA, and that's the reason why I'm expecting here a retracement. Maybe not a reversal, but a retracement will happen for sure, because we have done already here a retracement. So I'm expecting again a retracement, and so I'm thinking that the next candle will be here a weak bearish candle in an uptrend. Yes. So okay. So let me see what. Yes, I want to show you some concepts which are, in my opinion, the most important one. Not only for your trading, also for those one who wants to join the BOTT mentorship program. You have to pass through the application process, and those topics will be handled in the application process, so that I get an understanding of your of your level of education. Yes, because there are some things which you should know, yes, and that are those concepts which I'm naming now. So, and that are a part of the candlestick patterns, yes. You should know how to recognize candlestick patterns and how to recognize chart patterns, yes. You have to know them because at the end we are talking here about some kind of specific patterns and chart patterns. And when I name, for example, an evening star, it's important that you understand what I'm talking about, yes. When I'm naming an engulfing candle, it's important that you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know to name them, and if you don't know to recognize them, it's every help is helpless, yes, because at the end I cannot explain you what you have to do and what not. So it's important that you understand the candlestick patterns and the chart patterns, yes, to understand also the trading range. That is important that you understand the trading range and what kind of range the price will move, so you can predict the next step of the price, or in what kind of range the price will move. If you don't understand those kind of things, yes, you will almost get out of the money only because you don't understand the trading range. Yes, the trading range is really important. Often price will break through it, yes, often there will be fake breakouts, yes, but in general the trading range is that what the patterns are defined, yes, that are things that are patterns which repeat itself over and over again, and to name them, yes, it's the same like the stars in the sky, yes, in the midnight sky. You see the stars and they are there, and we humans have a name for those stars, yes, stars formations, and so we can say that is a great beer, this is a little beer, yes. So in the end, this means that we talking about the same thing. If I'm talking about the evening star, I want from you that you understand what the evening star is. And if I'm talking about the morning star, you should know also what the morning star is. So we have a level of communication. Yes, that is important. So first of all, the candlestick pattern and the chart patterns, yes, and then we are talking about the other concepts, which are, in my opinion, the most important one. First of all, the candlestick mathematics. There is a playlist which is called Candlestick Math. Watch these videos in this playlist because there I have explained that. In the next year, I will do much more candlestick math videos where I'm going to show you how cool and how good the predictive power of candlestick math is working. Yes, I will show you this in live trading then. I want to do this also this year already, but I had so many things to do and I didn't have the time to get so deep in this field. I have done a few videos about candlestick math. Watch them because they are important, because if you understand candlestick math, you can reduce those kind of candlesticks which you have to learn to a minimum. Yes, because at the end you can reduce every 2-bar or 3-bar candlestick into a pin bar or a hammer or something like this. Yes, that is or a lot of multi-bar candlesticks to a doji or a spinning top or high wave candle. Yes, that is what this is, the magic of the candlestick math. And that is the reason why this is important, yes, so you don't need to switch time frame. So, and then we are talking about the 4 keys, yes. The 4 keys are unevaluated. A lot of traders know them, yes. It's like you smoke cigarettes, yes. You know that smoking cigarette is bad, but you smoke anyway. And that is the reason also with the 4 keys. Everybody knows the 4 keys, yes. The trend, the key level, the candlestick pattern, and the rejection. But no one is trading like this because most of them are too impatient. They cannot wait for the right moment. They think that every minute is an opportunity in the market, yes, and they try to trade as fast as possible. And then they are going to enter in any kind of trades without getting those 4 keys together. If you have the 4 keys together, you have almost 80% success rate. This would be already enough to get profitable, yes. And that's also the reason why those kind of concepts are really important for the application process for the BOTT mentorship program. You should know them. At least the 4 keys you should know. Then also what's important, the market condition. Yes, you have to understand the market condition. The market condition is one of the most important things because every candlestick pattern, every chart pattern interact and behaves different in any kind of market condition. And if you are able to recognize the market condition, you know what kind of trading setups will work in this kind of market condition. Yes. This will increase your win ratio dramatically because with the right market condition, you know what kind of trading setup, and that is how it works. Yes, a lot of YouTubers, a lot of video maker and blogs are not talking, they are talking about strategies, they are talking about how to trade, but they are not naming how important the market condition is, because the market condition is the most important thing, because every kind of candlestick and chart pattern will interact completely different on any kind of market condition. In a strong trend, candlestick patterns behave different from a consolidation area and so on. Yes, watch this video about the market condition, try to understand the difference, and try also to spot those kind of different market conditions on the real chart, yes, on the live chart. So then the major trend and the minor trend, this gets together with the 4 keys. Yes, when we are talking about the 4 keys, this is also a topic, because the major trend is that what EMAs are telling you, yes, and the minor trend is that what it's inside. And if you have the minor trend and the major trend together, this will happen mostly on pullbacks. Yes, when you have a pullback, you have the major trend and the minor trend together, and then trades in this kind of direction are high probability trading setups, because you get the odds in your favor. So, okay, that was this one. I will do this a little bit faster because else we are coming to nothing. So then we have here. We have here again the part about the 4 keys. Here I have tried to explain this again. Yes, that the rejection is only the last confirmation, but the rejection doesn't mean that you enter on the rejection itself, like a lot of YouTubers are showing you. No, you see the rejection, and then you wait that price will retrace back above or below the entry point, yes, or the closing price of the previous candle. You wait for a rejection, and after this you try to get the best possible entry point. Not like a lot of YouTuber and other traders are showing you that you see the rejection and enter immediately. No, because this will bring you in a bad entry point, a bad position. Price retrace in the last few seconds back above or below the entry, the rejection point, the entry point, and then you get out of the money by here. This will frustrate you, yes, and that will make the things only worse, yes. So rejection is important, but don't enter on the rejection itself. It's the same like if the market is a candle is moving in one direction, don't enter immediately, yes, because you get the best possible entry point, because not the best possible, the worst possible entry point, yes, because price will most probably retrace back below or above. I have shown you this a lot of times in my live trading videos, that is important that you always remember this, yes, so that you don't have hurry, that you don't hesitate, that you are not recklessness and enter in any kind of trade simple because there is a sharp movement and you see this as any kind of bullish or bearish momentum, yes. So we are coming to the last point, the fake breakouts. Fake breakouts are really common. They will hit you always. They will come so often. They will come in a lot of appearance, yes. There will be as railway tracks fake breakout, inside bar fake breakouts, evening star fake breakouts, yes, or multi-bar fake breakouts. That can be also. Sometimes it doesn't look like this, yes, but important is only that they are always close to the support and resistance level, apart from the railway tracks fake breakouts. That is also the reason why this one, to spot those one and to understand those one, are the most difficult one, yes, because they are really difficult to spot. I have explained those kind of fake breakouts in the price action Bible much more in detail, yes, and every kind of those kind of fake breakouts too, yes, to give you an understanding how to avoid fake breakouts or how to use them to your advantage, because I'm using them to for my advantage to understand better where the support and resistance level is placed, yes. That is important to understand. If you have a fake breakout, you know this is a support and resistance level, and those support and resistance level are almost major support and resistance levels, yes. This kind of fake breakouts can happen at any kind of point of time, at EMAs, Fibonacci level, Bollinger Bands, trend lines, and whatever, yes. So watch these videos too, understand those concepts and apply them. So I would say that was already enough to make an overview of those kind of concepts which you should know for the application process for the BOTT mentorship program and also for your own trading style. If you understand those kind of concepts, that are almost a few only of them which you should know, yes, but those one would already increase your win ratio dramatically only by knowing those concepts and by applying them, obviously. Knowing is one thing, applying is another thing. So, okay, so let me see what I have prepared here. I have prepared here a video, and as soon as I enter here into a trade, I will stop. I will stop. Okay, first of all, I will tell you something about the market condition here. We have here ranging market. We have here ranging market. You see here flat Bollinger Bands, yes, and flat EMA almost, yes. So this is a ranging here. Price is ranging. Here we have a minor uptrend. Here we have a minor downtrend. Here we have nothing else than a double bottom, yes. Here this is a double bottom. So here we have the neckline of this double bottom. So, and this candle here is an evening star, and this evening star didn't unfold like expected, yes. It was a bearish candle here, yes, it was a bearish candle, but it doesn't unfold like expected. It got a rejection from this level here, yes. That means that there is maybe some kind of support level, yes. And yes, let me see, but yes, and let me see, and we have ranging market, so let's see what's happening here. And as soon as I will enter into a trade, I will stop the video and explain what's happening here. So, yes, you see, this candle stopped here. Yes, that means that we have here some kind of support and resistance level. Yes, and that is the process of elimination. Yes, and because this candle was a bullish one, yes, I was not expecting that price will continue to going down. I was expecting that price will go up, because that is nothing else than the last kiss. On this neckline, you see I have drawn here already the neckline of this double bottom. Yes, I saw that this candle didn't unfold like expected. Then this candle got a weak candle, a weak bullish candle. Yes, that was a clear sign for me that we are getting now into a pullback. And that's the reason why I entered here into a call, because we are still also, if it's almost ranging, yes, still in a minor uptrend. That means we are in a slightly uptrend. You see the EMAs, that is the 100, the 50 and the 20, yes, and somewhere here below there is the 200, which is going maybe also up. So we are still in uptrend, and you see here how this last kiss, and that is why I'm telling you to understand those concepts which I have explained in the price action guide and in the price action Bible. Yes, because those concepts are explained there in the ideal form. You have only to understand how to apply them on the trading. So okay, then yes, we got a pullback now. Yes, let me fast forward a little bit, because I think the next trade was a little bit far away. Yes, I'm doing here some kind of support and resistance stuff. So, and yes, and then this candle, obviously, I don't know why I didn't enter on the next call, because at the end, after this fake breakout of the 1 deviation Bollinger Band, after this fake breakout of the middle Bollinger Band, sorry, yes, I would have entered immediately into a call again, yes, because at the end this candle is showing buying pressure. It got a rejection from the 20 EMA. It closed above the middle Bollinger Band, so it was at the end a clear call. I don't know why I have not done this. I don't know. Maybe I was explaining something and that was the reason. So, and then I'm entering here into a put, yes, because this week here showed me already that there is some kind of resistance level. We have ranging market, so I was expecting that price would touch this level, and because on ranging market you should trade almost at the edges of the Bollinger Band, yes, you I entered here into a put expecting exactly that. What happened there, yes, that price would reject from this 1 deviation Bollinger Band, because we have ranging market, yes, and yes, and closing below my entry point. And you see it's closed as spinning top. That was the reason for me to enter immediately into a put, yes, because I was expecting then something like an evening star, yes, and that was already everything, yes. You see how you can do fast 3 trades after a pullback. Yes, you wait for the reversal happen, which will happen. Yes, you see here already this week was showing already that we got here some kind of selling pressure. Yes, yes, and after this here was some kind of support and resistance based on this wick here, that here will step in the sellers, and you should try to get into this trade here above this support and resistance level, yes, or below, from below, entering here into a call. You see both would be in the money. Yes, and after this we got here this kind of evening star with a long leg doji, yes, and that was it already. Yes, okay, that was it. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, and if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. So I would say stay safe and bye bye.